fancy intro. Cha-cha-cha.
Welcome back, everybody. jtxdesertrat here, and we're back for another episode of ARTICRAFT. Alright, now, last you saw, I was in that mine shaft gathering some stuff. We had found ridiculous amounts of chests. The loot there was just incredible. It was amazing. But we did go ahead and gather some iron. As you can see, I'm now decked out in some cool iron gear, which will hopefully keep me from dying every 5 seconds. But we did complete what I said we were going to try to do. And so if we look over here, we have, well, this was a little different. We have some cows and some pigs. We do have craftable animals in this mod pack, so that is outstanding and it helps. So basically you build a spawner. I can craft a pig out of or sometimes when you kill animals, they will actually give you an animal, and what it looks like is a little puppet, and you click it on the spawner and bam, it produces a spawner of that type. Now unfortunately it does have some issues. So far I've only been able to make the pigs go constantly. So it does produce pigs, spawns them, excuse me, at a regular rate. To do cows, I have to click the cow on it, it'll spawn one, and then it'll go back to pigs. So it's kind of a pain in the backside if I want to get cows or whatnot. But it's still a way for us to grind leather without having to produce these big farms. Since they made the changes to Minecraft where when you stack your animals together, they start to die, so it makes it really hard to do like a cow farm. Things like that, and chicken farms, because it kills off the animals once they get to a certain number. Plus it causes a bit of lag. So I love craftable animals because you can avoid that. If I need some more cows, I can just make a cow and bam, there it is, or click on a spawner with it and it'll spawn one in. That way you don't waste and have to keep making more and more cows, because to make a creature you actually have to use the items. Let me see here. That's chunk. I was looking up chunk loader there. See if I want to make a cow. Alright, there we go. There's the cow. And you can wear it on your head like a hat. It's a craftable animal. To make a cow, I have to have 4 leather and 5 raw beef. So it's not like you can make these animals if you haven't got them yet. So it's not too OP. I can't just go out and gather some seeds and make a cow, and then I don't ever have to go and find cows on my own. No, you have to go find them on your own. You actually have to gather the resources to make them, and out of all that, you get 2 cows. Now, that doesn't seem like a pretty good deal, because you got to kill at least 2 cows, probably 4 cows, to get this many items from them. So it doesn't seem like it's a very good deal, but you're also able to craft this spawner. And what that does, let me see what I got over here. Oh, there's a cow right there that I had made. Or actually, I think Arti gave me this one, which was really nice of him. So what you do is you click on it, boom. Now there's a little spinning cow there. You're going to spin and spawn, and bam, it spawned me out a cow. But like I said, it goes right back to the pigs for some reason. I don't know why. But I still have the cow in my hand. So I can make infinite cows doing this. But you do have to go gather the materials in the beginning to do it in the first place. So it's kind of a pain in the backside as far as that goes. But it keeps you from getting too OP. So I can't say like an Enderman. I'm really needing Ender Pearls right now. There's a lot of things I can't make without Ender Pearls. I could use an Enderman on this spawner, and that would be awesome. But I can't make an Enderman until I have, I think it's like 8 Ender Pearls. So, yeah, it's not really cheating the system, because I can't just go out and make an Enderman out of wood and grass or something like that. I actually have to kill Enderman to be able to make an Enderman. So it's not too terribly crazy, but it does help. It makes it a little more convenient where I'm not spending my entire time running through or farming cows, farming pigs, when I need to be working on my other stuff, such as getting a house, getting all my items built up. But I just wanted to show you the little farm and let you know how this spawner came to be and what's going on with it. Now over here This is our SAG Mill. This is what we've been waiting for. Now, the SAG Mill, as you can see, it runs off RF. Right now, it has 285,000 out of 300,000 RF stored up. This is a Stirling generator. Now, this generator, when you burn coal or burn items, it produces power. It produces RF. Now, that RF is what's used to power your machines. So, if I look over here, we have our SAG Mill going. Let me grab something so I can show you guys. Alright, here's a good. Wait, what is this? 10? No. We'll show you with some copper because we always need copper. We'll take 4 copper. So I'll come over here. I'll drop those 4 copper in there. What it does is that 1 copper it just did, it gave me 2. 4, 6, and 8. So out of those 4 copper, I got 8 pulverized copper. Now I can take these 8 pulverized copper and each one gives me a copper ingot. So basically what that does, there's the iron I was doing. So what that does is it takes the ore, and I did the same thing with the iron. That's where I just got all this iron. I put my iron ore in there and it gave me 2 for 1, which is awesome. It helps so much in gathering. It's so you don't have to spend all your time gathering resources. You can actually focus on some other things. So it basically doubles your resources as you gather. So all of the stuff I have in here, the silver, there's some things that don't work, but you can see I've got some other stuff, some pulverized gold, some pulverized copper. As you pulverize this stuff, you get little byproducts. Like I think some of the copper might have come from when I was like pulverizing the gold. You get some byproducts that come out, like gunpowder is one thing that comes out. I think of a gravel or something like that. I'm not sure. But as you pulverize stuff, you get extra items. In fact, let me show you an example. Let me get a few just in case it doesn't do it. You get, as you can see down here, there's 4 spaces. So you get a primary item, but it also gives you other stuff. Let's see if it gives me something. Yep, there we go. See, that gravel turned into sand. And I actually got 1 flint. And in fact, if I put that over there, that increases the productivity. You can use dark iron or flint over here, and it increases the productivity of whatever it is you're pulverizing. Pulverize this again. And bam, look at that, it gave us silicone. So I can basically take and put in here cobblestone. From the cobblestone, I will get gravel. Then from the gravel, I can get sand. From sand, I can get silicone. So we can keep breaking stuff down. With cobble, we can, luckily, we're over there close to sand, so we don't have to do all that. But if you're in an area where you can't get sand, you're not in an area near a desert or anything, sand can become a big problem when you're trying to make, especially a nice house with a lot of windows and everything, or you just need glass for types of grinders and whatnot. Then the SAG mill comes in extremely handy with getting some of those materials that you may otherwise not be able to get. Now, let me see what I got in here. One thing I want to do while we've got the episode going is upgrade my backpacks. They're fine. They're alright. I love them. Always love the backpacks. They're just so amazing because you fill up when you're out hunting for stuff, especially when you've got mods added to a world. You're gathering stuff. You fill up extremely quick, and yeah, you need these backpacks. This extra stuff. The reason you can equip these backpacks, I can actually put one on my back. The reason I don't is there's a glitch where if you die, right now we have it set where if you die, we debated whether to do the gravestone mod where if you die you have to go back and dig up the gravestone and that's where you get your gear and everything, or just doing keep inventory. For now we're just doing keep inventory. That may change. It's subject to change, but we just thought it would be easier because we do have some newer players that will be coming on that yeah, just aren't as used to Minecraft, and unfortunately if they go out there, you know, they spend 2 days grinding to get an item, and then they do something silly like fall off a cliff or step into some lava or something, boom, it's gone forever. So, you know, we don't want to discourage anybody like that. We want them to have a good shot, but we also don't want to make the game too easy. But for now, we do have a keep inventory on, and as I said, that's subject to change. But one of the things that happens with the backpacks is there's just not a lot of room in this basic backpack, so you can upgrade them. Bam! Look at that. Upgrade this one as well. Bam! Alright, now we've got 2 iron backpacks. Look at all that extra space. More space. Well, the same amount of space as I have in my entire inventory. So I went from having 2 to having 4. So that's just amazing. Now we've got tons of space in our backpacks. Can put all kinds of stuff. And if you were wondering what this is a golden lasso. And a golden lasso is it's what I used initially to get my little farm going until I got my my spawner built. Is bam. Look at that. Now I have a golden lasso with the cow in it, and I can just place the cow back down. Golden lasso, really handy. There's some stuff later on, like with that chunk loader. I actually have to catch a villager, make it sign a contract to create a chunk loader, and you need a golden lasso to catch them. Also for stuff like the angel ring, which lets you fly, you have to catch a ghast and a lasso, and you also have to catch a bat. So they come in handy, and it's always good to have one around, because if you're walking out, say you need a sheep for something, you just want one sheep, so that way you can every once in a while walk by it and gather wool, because you always need wool for something. You can just catch you a sheep and bring it back to your house. It's one thing I do love. I know you can make leads to bring stuff back, but to do that, you know, you have to go in the swamp, and still they break. It's very inefficient, very inefficient. And I've always loved the fact that you know, they come out with golden lassos. While not in vanilla Minecraft, I definitely think they should do it in vanilla. But you can just go and capture the animal and carry it on you, instead of actually having to use a lead, which breaks, which you also have to go find slimes, which for those of you that know, if you haven't found a naturally occurring slime chunk, you have to go over into a swamp at just the right time of night and just the right time of month and all that to get them to spawn in and catch some slimes, and it can be a bit of a hassle. And I've been in worlds as well where you could walk around for days searching for swamp and not find one. So the lasso is great to have. But alright, we've got our backpacks now, so we can get some good storage going on. Let me place this iron in here, just so I don't accidentally lose it somehow. With all the stuff we were gathering down there, we ended up with a couple of these machine upgrades, which are nice. What is that one for? I don't know what that one does. Hold shift. Increases the speed and range. So let me see. Oops. Oh no, am I getting the lag again? I'm getting the lag again. Okay, here we are. We're back. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with the lag and everything. It may just be my internet connection. We're still getting a bit of it, but we're going to try to drive on and make some stuff happen anyway. And if you notice, the the volume of the animals is turned down low. It was driving me crazy, so I had to turn down friendly creatures. Also, it was off camera, but I ran into an issue with, as soon as I had built this, I had put in 2 chests right here. For some reason, right here, as much light as there is here, a creeper spawned. It walked up behind me. It blew. I don't know if I lost any items or not. It blew up my chest. Immediately after that, another one spawned in the exact same place. Walked over. I had 2 craters right here. Another one spawned right after that. I ran over here. I thought maybe somebody was trolling me or something. And it made it all the way to over here before it blew up. I didn't have a sword on me. I was trying to kill him at the time. And Yeah, it did not work out very well. Now I have a sword on me at all times. Which, by the way, I'm not sure if I showed y'all this. This is the Ender, which is an absolutely fantastic sword. Um, in fact, one of the things I want to do as early as possible is build a capacitor. Because if I keep this sword powered up, then that allows me to, oh, wow, man, I need a block of redstone. Okay, that's going to be expensive. Alright, but I gotta build one. I've got to build one because it allows me to keep... First of all, it stores energy. It allows me to keep my sword powered up. And if the sword is powered up, then it doesn't take damage. And so I don't have... And it's expensive to repair. So I definitely don't want it to take damage. So we're going to try to build a capacitor there. Alright, we should have enough. Didn't I just make some copper? Yep. Some copper ingots there. Gold. We have some gold. Let's go ahead and cook this up. Bam, but I think I already have some nuggets. Yep. There's 6 nuggets right there already. So we're going to need... Yeah, we're going to need several more. Alright, so... Let me see. Bam. Bam. To make those. 1. Wow, that was enough for 1. Basic capacitor, bam, 2. Alright, I don't know why that's not staying there. 3. Oh, we need 1 more, which is too easy. Alright. Bam, okay. That gives us our 4 capacitors that we need. Take this gold, dump that in there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, well, 1 too many. Bam. Alright, come back over here. There we go. Block of redstone. Iron. We didn't grab that iron. Grab some iron out of there. And... Bam. Alright. Now we have a basic capacitor bank. Alright, now we'll place this capacitor bank right there. Now what this does is it allows us to, in fact, you know what? Take that, and swap them around, because this is actually what powers our capacitor bank. It's going to put juice in it, and then we can set the SAG Mill next to it, and we can also put something up on top of the capacitor bank, and it acts like a battery. So now inside there, let's grab some coal, if I can find some coal. Booyah. Let's put that coal in there. That is going to build some power. That power will get stored over here in the capacitor bank. And one thing we can do with this is, bam, we can put our sword in there. And now as the power gets produced and it gets moved over here, well, it's getting, I think it's going over here first. It's going to be a slow process. Slow process. But anyway, it should be filling up our capacitor bank. As it does that, our sword will be filled up and good to go again. And we can start working on our other stuff. Now, solar power, that's my next project. I want to get started on this solar power. So let's see what we need for that, these solar panels. Alright, so for a basic, let's start out with basic. We need 3 mirrors. That's going to be glass and iron, and it gives you 2. Okay, so we've got the iron, we've got some glass. Where's our glass? Got some glass in here. Oh, we were going to need redstone as well, so take half of this redstone. Alright, let's see. Mirror, bam, 1. We'll do 1 more of those. Okay, you know what? We're going to do 1 more because that's going to make it even. Uh-oh. I actually made a solar panel. Okay, and that'll give us enough for 1 more. Alright. Bam. Okay, now we've got 2 solar panels. And I am not sure how these even work, but I'm gonna place 1 right there. And 1 right there. Up, and you can see there our sword is being charged up. So all that energy right now that's being pulled out from that coal is charging our sword. Let's see. Now these only generate 1 RF per tick, but they charge up. So they do build charges. Let's see what the second one. For the second one, oh goodness. But it does 8 RF per tick. So that's going to be better. Right now, unfortunately, we can't afford anything more than this. We will soon be able to because we're about to go on a good mining excursion. And once we do this power, what's the difference? Charge 3 RF, charge 2 RF. Oh, that's the amount of charge that's in there. Oh, okay. Light levels at 100%. I have no idea what this stuff is for. Ooh, look at that. Look at that bouncing on up there. Nice. Look at that going. Nice. Now they are charging nicely. And, oh, it's because the ender finally filled up. So our sword is good to go. Now it should start filling up this, but this is pulling out of it also. So it's going to finish filling. There we go. It's filling up our SAG Mill. It's going to, as soon as our SAG Mill maxes out and gets full, then it's going to start filling up the battery. So for now, I'm going to pull our coal out because coal is precious. It's a finite resource. Sunlight is not. So unless we absolutely have to use this generator, I do not want to. That's the last resort. Ideally, I just want to use the solar panels for now. We'll eventually have a nuclear reactor built, and that will help with some of the stuff. But for now, solar power is the way to go. If you've ever seen any of my other videos, you know I am extremely fond of solar power. I don't know why, other than it's free. It's free energy. You don't have to go mining to get. You just build these, put them there, and from now until the end of Minecraft time, it's going to be filling up my capacitors and giving me free power. And you'll understand why I'm so excited about free power as we get further along in the game, because these are just the 3 first machines. We will end up with a lot of machines, and the main one that I want to build, will have coming up, is my storage machine, which means I can put all my items, take away all these chests, put all my items inside a bank, in a computer bank, and they will be stored. And I'm so excited for that. It's gonna be awesome. But for now, while this is filling up, while we're building stuff, yeah, that's still going, while we're building stuff up, I am gonna take a break, go tinker with the settings again, see if I can get all of this stuff perfected and good to go for the next episode, because I'm probably going to film another one today, and I want it to be good for you guys. Now, if I cannot get the lag to settle down to where it's affecting me while I'm mining and everything, I might just do some mining off camera, gathering of resources off camera. But before I go building any machines or anything like that, I will start recording. Even if it's bad, even if it's laggy, I'll just have to do a lot of editing. But I hope you enjoyed. I hope you come back for another episode, because these are fun to do. And as soon as this stuff starts coming by a little faster, I think you're going to be having a little more fun with it as well. Because it's really when you get on to the technical side of the house that it starts getting pretty exciting. One thing I do want to apologize for is I know the sound is not what my videos typically are. And I apologize for that, because I have a new mic. My other mic broke. I bought the exact same thing. The exact same thing. And when I got it, hooked it up, got everything running, my voice sounds like this instead of the way it sounded, say, on my last series. So I'm a little upset about that. Nothing I could foresee. It's just one of those things. You know, you get two of something that's exactly the same, and sometimes they just don't work exactly the same. But hopefully we can get it figured out, and eventually I'll have the audio back up and everything won't be so tinny. But hey, you know, it's neither here nor there. We'll do what we can. In the meantime, we'll just keep grinding on. But I hope you enjoyed, and Joseph, Liam, I love you guys as always, and we'll see you next time.